If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know I love Jamie Oliver. Today, I am going to try to recreate one of his recipes from his latest cookbook called Together. And yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. The recipe is for Tangerine Drizzle cake and it looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to give it a shot. Yeah, let's do this. So what I love in particular about this recipe is that he throws everything into the food mixer. It's that simple, it's that quick, it's that easy. We are going to begin with 250 grams of flour. Then we're going to add 250 grams of butter, soft butter, I'm assuming, right? So I'll put a link to the recipe down below because the book is not out in Canada yet, so just have the video to go by. Just gonna cut this up and add it directly in with the flour. What comes after the butter and flour? Honey. That's the other great thing about this recipe is that I think honey and oranges or tangerines go really well together. I love that taste. Up next, 200 grams, not 250, 200 grams of almond flour. And if you'll notice, you'll see the specks in there. That, of course, is the skin of the almonds. I'm using this one just because I like the texture and I also like the color that it adds to any breads or cakes or anything that I use it in. You don't have to, you can go with the one that is strictly just the almond itself, but I like this one. In you go, sir. We're gonna add in a pinch of salt, just a bit. 1 tablespoon of vanilla paste. I love vanilla paste. 1 tablespoon. That is beautiful. Then we have the zest of 2 tangerines. Obviously, like I said, I'm using oranges or an orange today. So the zest of 1 orange is what I'll be using today. Keep the orange around because you're gonna need some of the juice a little bit later. Excuse me, Mr. Scale. The last ingredient, 6 eggs. So I'm gonna crack them into a bowl just for safety reasons. I don't want to get any shells into the mixture. You don't have to do this. It's just me. And in you go. All right, it's time to mix. We're done. Now, as you see, I have a bundt pan here and I've already sprayed it down. You can add a little bit of butter in there or something else just to make sure that it comes out when it's done. It is a very thick batter, so I can't wait to see how it turns out. Just getting the last little bits out. Then take my spatula and smooth it out as best I can. I already have my oven set to 350 degrees and this is going to go in for about 30-35 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Time to bake. All right, just out of the oven. Mine was in for about 40 minutes. I give it a little bit more time. And yeah, okay, so I don't know why I don't have a cooling rack. Can someone please tell me? I don't know why. Anyway, out of the oven, flip it upside down. Hopefully it drops out. I think it did. Hey, there we go. Whoa. We're gonna let that cool for a while. While this is cooling though, it is time to make the drizzle. For the icing, it's 2 very simple ingredients, icing sugar and some of your orange juice. So you're gonna need about 100 grams of the icing sugar. 100 grams. And that orange from earlier, you need it now. Cut it in half and squeeze. Okay, not all over the floor. With icing sugar, you never need too much liquid to get it going, but let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to need some more. Yes, I am. Let's try this again and do it this way. Funny how that works. So the consistency that you're looking for is basically honey. You want it to drizzle, right? But you don't want it to pour.
What?
That is beautiful. All right, let's get the cake and put this on. And just because you can, a little bit of orange zest for the top. And there we go, Jamie Oliver's Tangerine Drizzle cake. Oh my goodness, it's so good warm. The cake itself is not very sweet at all. Because remember, we're using honey, right? So it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's really nice, it's light. And then you've got the drizzle on top and that punch of orange zest. It's so good, so good. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see me do more of Jamie's recipes, I won't complain. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you always know when I upload delicious videos just like this one. I am gonna go finish this. I will see you in the next video. Bye.